All right. So the first order of business is the minutes. Would anybody like to make a motion to approve the minutes? Okay. Margaret makes a motion. Anybody want a second? Okay. Bill seconds it. All in favor? Aye.
Aye,
Abstain.
Abstain?
That wasn't at the meeting.
because he wasn't there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So second thing is, yes, we have Barbara Halpern. And Roger Durr. I forgot you're not actually a member.
Part of the wood.
And I guess it's because I know that Mindy said she wasn't going to be here. And so far, it looks like we're the only one here, as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Jeff
So,
Lynn may come on, right?
yeah, I haven't heard anything from him,
Okay.
but maybe, yeah. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's usually we usually ask if Suzanne, do you happen to have the Wi-Fi password for the township?
I think so. Let me look.
I'm using my hotspot right now. I just wanted to see if I could transfer on. You have it?
I'm not sure if I do. I hope, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, that's communities. Franklin Township Internet. Password.
Okay.
You can try it.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Right now, I'm just on my Wi-Fi hotspot, and it's just working great. So I'm just gonna keep it as is, just for now.
Yeah, don't change anything if it's working.
Exactly, yeah. But for next time, I'll give it a go, unless it gives me problems now. But did any of our guests want to say anything before we get started or anything? Okay. All right. Emergency management and hazardous waste. I don't see anything there, so guess we'll go on to the zoning and planning board applications.
Uh-huh.
So the first one I have listed is the ZB 24-30. Let me see here. So that one was an applicant with a single family home on Clearfield Avenue on a vacant lot. They're seeking a variance for minimum frontage. Lot is a non-conforming 130.9 feet and doesn't meet that 150 foot. And it's located in a residential agricultural zone. I just have that as a summary. And let me see if I can bring up the map for that one. Oh, wait. Right here. We have the Z. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So, okay. So I didn't really see, not that I'm very good at like knowing what's going on sometimes here, because, yeah, even though I've been a member for a while, I don't have the knowledge that some people do, but I didn't really see any like wetlands or anything like that on there. So I don't know if we have anything to say about that. Did you get the map for this one?
Yes, and I don't remember seeing maps, but this seemed to be a pretty innocuous one. It's just they're just short, aren't they, of making the
Yeah, it's yeah.
You know, they don't have quite the frontage on one side or something, and they don't have quite the acreage. Isn't that the one? like that?
The acres are over on the acres by quite a bit. It's just the frontage.
Just the frontage, right? It was
Yeah.
pretty mild.
Yeah. And that's not really an environmental commission thing to say, is it? I mean, that's not really
No,
okay.
I didn't think this one had any problem. I thought it was just a no comment.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So we can just move on to the next one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. So the next one is ZB24 04. And that one is this is the one that's kind of the more interesting one. It says applicant for existing dwelling into an office slash residence, which seems to be the same building. It's on lot 15 on block 4732, right off of Old Delsey Drive. And then lots 16 and 17 are currently vacant. But they want to put a self-storage facility on the combined lot. And then I saw on the report that the Balga Village Zone's landscaping and buffering requirements are not addressed, and I guess will be in a future site plan submission. So I don't know if we can say anything about that yet, but I don't really. What was I going to say?
How big is it? First of all, is this next? This is a house next to the church. Is that right?
I think it is right next to that church, isn't it? Yeah.
There's a house next to the church where she grew.
I was having trouble picturing that this being a big enough lot to have a storage unit. How many storage units?
So,
Yeah.
3.
Oh, is it 3?
Yeah.
Oh, just 3? Oh,
Is this the one?
I'm so sorry. That's Mercado.
Let me get the map. For the,
going to have only 3 units?
Yeah, that's my thought, Suzanne. It's like it's quite small for a storage facility, at least.
Yeah, how
compared
could,
to-
I mean, why would they even need an office?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. But I think they have the lot with the
I'm
house.
sorry,
The storage facility not actually going on lot. It's going on the lot. So maybe they're combining them.
Oh yeah, because it's 3 lots. What are again, right? Is that right?
Yeah, the largest lot is vacant where they're putting the buildings. They're proposing the buildings. There's 3 buildings there, right?
Yeah, there are. Yeah, so it's and they're all different sizes. It looks like one that's going to be 3,700 square foot, and then the middle one's going to be 6,750, and then there's going to be another one that is 5,800 square feet.
Michigan Grades, this is
3
Yeah.
buildings.
It's in Malaga Village, and storage units are not permitted there. And there's also a note in the ordinance that says that all commercial uses within Malaga Village shall have frontage on Delsey Drive or Route 40. So,
Yeah.
I mean, one could argue this is like Old Delsey Drive, so I mean, it's pretty damn close. But
But wait a minute, they're going to do 3. That's why I couldn't understand without a map. They're going to have 3 buildings,
Yeah.
all together, and they're going to add 3 buildings. Is that correct?
yeah,
And so they're only going to have 3. How can they have only 3 units? I mean,
Well, it's
in
not
other-
3 buildings. I'm not. It doesn't show how many units are in each building.
yeah.
Yeah.
How many square foot is each one?
I mean,
They're all varying.
varying.
So
Yeah.
So let's say on average, there's one's 5,800 square feet. That one's 5,800, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
there,
you have 2 and
Yeah.
50.
there could be as many as
Yeah.
20 storage facilities in that one building.
Yeah, the plan's pretty light on detail, honestly.
is Bill there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is that who was speaking, or is there somebody else there?
No, it's Mark.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Mark
It's Mark.
and Jason's
Oh,
over
right,
here.
that's Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. I can't see you guys, so
That's okay.
I'm taking the notes. I need to know you're there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anybody else that I can't see? All right.
Oh, Roger's here.
Yeah, Roger's behind.
I did, yeah, Evan said that. Okay, so there could be a bunch of units, all right. That makes more sense, but still. And is it up next to a residence?
Well, the existing, yes, it is. Yeah, the existing house that's there right now is going to be on lot 15. That is going to be turned a little bit into an office. It looks like on the drawing here, it looks like a, just a very small thing.
What about the stuff that's on behind the house? Septic.
There's
Oh, I see. Septic.
there's a house here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yep.
I think there's houses in the back there.
Yeah.
I'm in a neighboring house.
Yeah, there's lots of neighboring houses, and there's no buffer whatsoever. That's not okay.
And how
And then with the,
Trees to like 5 feet between the back of their house and the line, so that we're gonna.
I think that would be an environmental issue. That would be a leach.
It would also be environmental because of noise pollution,
light
air
pollution.
light pollution, all kinds of pollution that's going to come off this facility. Like people are coming and going, and where the facility operating.
and they don't have,
John? Well, he lives in a friendly house. So. Yeah,
He would gladly trade this for what he lives in.
Yeah, he would.
and there's no landscaping shown, is that correct also?
As far as I could see on the plan or whatever, I forget what it's called already, but it doesn't, it says that there was no plans for landscaping,
Yeah,
but that it didn't meet, like, I guess they had to resubmit it or something like that, because it seems like it has to be something that needs to be addressed, but they didn't give any plans for any.
that's right. I think the engineer's letter said that they need, especially in the back. And what's the rear yard setback or whatever setback there is from these residences?
why? Yeah.
I need sure the guy is.
It's the 20,
Oh, I see. Okay.
24 feet to the building.
The requirement's 50 feet, 50 foot buffer. Right?
Yeah, there's not enough for neighbors. That's to say. In my opinion, it's unacceptable. I think so.
Yeah.
Also, a question: when did they stop requiring a soils map on the plans? They always had a soils map on the plans.
Well, I think you're going to have, that's what I was going to say, they had to reset it. But it's like, hold on.
Well, none of the plans we've been saying have soils maps on them. So it sounds like somebody in town, the engineer's reviewing it, or that the soils map is normally standard on every single plan we've ever had.
Highlight some of the things, the potential issues. The ground septic placement. Any lighting it will be on a site plan, buffering. Just alert the board to anything that we possibly see is problematic. Isn't that what we typically get here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like pollution, air pollution, noise pollution, because there's no buffer.
Yeah.
People are going to run their cars, while they're loading and offloading and driving through there, and the people are too close. And there's no trees to offset that pollution, that noise, nothing. I think all hours.
Self-storage places?
Yeah, I would think so.
Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah.
Some will get a pass where you can just go in anytime you want. Some
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Someone could end up, if it's not well managed, who knows what's going to happen there. And what people would even store in them. No regulations say you can't store something hazardous or something noxious or like nosy to quote.
That one's funny. The last one. I should so I didn't mention.
All right. Suzanne, the comment sheet. I've never done that before. Will you?
Did I send you the blank comment sheet?
You might have. Maybe I just didn't see it or something. I'll scan through it. I don't have it.
I'll send it again. Just be
Okay. All right.
Because I may have forgotten to do that. I meant to. Because
Okay.
I guess what we should say is concerns about the rear yard setback being inadequate to protect neighbors from light and noise pollution, particularly the air quality.
How would they write it?
There's really no info on the plan for it.
And, you know, are they, I would assume that it's going to be paved that right up to that.
Well, that's also where they don't identify what this surface is. I mean, it could be stem, but
No matter what
I've
it's,
seen many storage facilities.
yeah,
no, I mean, this
They're
is,
doing that one in Finland. They've been for like
that's it.
4 or 5 years.
I see this is a problem.
It's funny. They show circulation here, but then they don't show it in the back there. I'm assuming they're going to have doors on the back of that building. There's no proposed elevations on any of the.
Just the existing
Yeah,
ones.
So it was like a, I think there was some
Where the
like a
plug jam.
front.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some.
And then the second comment, Evan, would have to be, hi, Jeff.
Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
Well, fine.
Hi, Suzanne.
Would have to be about the landscaping, lack of landscaping. All right, really, I mean, that's a requirement in Malaga anyway, but
What's this?
the lack of landscaping is totally inadequate, or and fine, they're gonna have to put more and similar information in, but our comments should be on this application.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else? Did we want to know something about the amount of impervious cover?
It's not noted.
Well, I thought it had a.
I mean, they have it on the plan. They have it.
Yes, they do. Okay.
This cover. It says maximum 65, 60. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I think the buffering is the biggest issue.
Buffering is a big issue. You also need a septic system. This is a total change in use. Probably older than we are.
Yeah. What's you saying?
That's a septic tank right there.
Yeah.
The septic.
I know.
So, the lack of landscaping is a major issue, along with
Yeah, but an office.
adequate buffer.
One person.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, it's based. It doesn't matter how many people are in it. It's all changing use. It's two uses.
You might want to make that plural buffers, because I'm not seeing the map, so I don't know if they're
Yeah.
abutting only in the rear or on the side, or if they're
And I'm sorry.
against neighbors on the side as well as the rear. I wasn't sure about that, but
So are we saying buffers on all sides?
I think they have to address bump up both sides.
buffers, yeah.
And like you said, it's going to be lit all night long, probably, if they want to avoid lawsuits.
The fence. I wonder what they're proposing. Yeah, there's this
Says
fence around the entire thing.
Yeah, that'll last 20 years.
it's what a wood fence.
What, like a privacy fence? I wonder how high it is. I mean, aesthetically, that would be obviously ugly on the front, looking at just a stockade fence. I think there are architectural standards that have to be solved.
Out the fence.
Now, the village. Yeah, I think you're right.
4 feet is the maximum height of fence, and I don't even know how to solid fence along the road. Probably not.
So, in addition to what we've already said, maybe you want to highlight the need for a lighting plan? Is there a lighting plan shown at all?
So that I saw.
How about we just say this plan sucks? No information on it. We need more. We need
It
more.
looks like, yes, it does.
Got it.
Lighting plan is, no lighting plan, or lighting plan is needed. Detail on fence is needed, particularly in the front, because of aesthetic concerns. You could say it that way. It is also, I mean, they're also seeking a variance because it's two uses on one property, right? It's not like, yeah. That's a different issue, but I just wanted to make sure I had that right.
Also, when you have a comment sheet, when you say no comment, you just kind of, how does that work? You just leave it blank in general, or
No,
or
there's
not?
There's a spot. You just check
There's
off
a
their
box.
comments.
Okay. All right.
There's a box. If I could
Yeah.
send it to you, I might try to send it to you right now.
Okay. And then who do you submit it to?
To the secretary of that board.
Okay. So I'll just submit it to Desiree.
Yes, because she can copy it on behalf of the board, whichever one it is. You know.
No, she give us all the plans, or she is strictly for zoning.
She's just zoning.
Oh, that
And- Yeah. Yeah. And I contacted them and they didn't have any. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to say else about 2404?
Hold on a second.
So long that you can't.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll move on. We have ZB 24-05 next. Let's see. For that one, the applicant wants to construct a 412 square foot addition to an existing residence. Also wants a variance for minimum lot frontage of 100 feet because the existing is only 80 feet. And it says also just said the lot already has several buildings on it. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but yeah, let me get the map for this one because I kind of forget. Cool.
If they wanted to use case first
They wanted to, I think,
There.
yeah. I kind of forget.
Second clear.
the middle
This is Blackwood.
blacklist.
They just want to put a little addition on the house as well.
Yeah.
So they'll make comment, in my opinion. But
I think most of these, except for that one, seem to be like not really any of our block. Did that one?
Block.
Kind of sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots
Lot one and
Yeah.
They need to identify where the well is.
and it's on.
Block 3077 and lots 1 and 2.
Yeah.
What's the addition for? Yeah.
It's
The mother.
yes, it is. It's like a mother-in-law suite or something like that.
All right, they're going to need a septic for that. It's a separate dwelling, and I'm going
Like, that's the size.
see what they're increasing
Well, that has-
the number of bedrooms. That's all on that.
Yeah, but if it's already, what is the existing bedroom cell? There's a range. Like it's not like if you go from a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom, you automatically need a septic.
Yes, you do.
for what?
If it's an increase in flow, you're
No, they could. They,
already accommodating 4 bedrooms under the current code measures. You can do
they,
But
might,
it's still,
they might be eliminating a bedroom. Like,
might be, as long as it's not a separate dwelling. They
yeah, that's,
exactly or they should figure out. So it was kind of and just
So I'm sorry, I didn't know what. Personally, I don't think this one is a big issue, except for the buildings that are in the on 4th Avenue that are actually on what they're saying is township property. Are they talking about right of way?
they're asking for an addition onto their home.
Yeah, I know, in the back, but that I don't think is an issue.
And that they found out that it was belonged to the township. Isn't that what it was?
well, it looks like their driveway might be within a paper street or something.
Well, 4th Avenue is 4th Avenue. I think exists. I'm not sure about that, but
Yeah. Well, I can't. I don't think so because they got a bunch of building structures on it. That,
Oh, well, maybe
at
it
least on
doesn't.
their half of it.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. It might just be a paper street. It probably is. That's probably true. I don't think that's an environmental issue. They're going to have to deal with that, though. But frankly, all those lots are very small in that neighborhood. And they actually have a fair amount of land. It's just not, their house is just too close to the Fourth Avenue, whether that's a paper street or not. So they don't have the setback that they need, and they don't have the frontage, I guess, right?
Well, it's not denoted on the map how far it is from Fourth, but it doesn't look that far.
No,
Maps
it's,
at scale, it looks like 10 feet.
I think it's like
Yeah.
8 feet. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it says that somewhere, that it's very
Yeah.
small.
But I mean, the addition's not going on that side. The addition's going on the opposite side.
Yeah, so it's not really a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if they could ruin the house, they
That is your 412 square feet.
That is
So it's 50% more than the house.
but they say they're still only going to have 2 bedrooms. I don't know what they're going to do with the addition, but they're not adding bedrooms.
Yeah.
what
Grandma was involved
thing
the rest of it.
that's all that was swallowing in it.
With her health. You think there's now, you think there's now late.
All right, so
Yeah.
you don't have to advance the site.
They're all,
Well, that's something we would address if they're.
No.
Yeah. That's something that should be done as an export anyway. If you're adding 100 square feet or more, you're required by DCI state rules to get something from the county that says that your system is adequate or that you need a new system. So if town hall is doing their job, they should be addressing it before they're issued any kind of building permits at all. They need something from the county.
All right, so what was so we're not going to comment then on the septic because
I think
that's
we
the
need to
county.
know, I think they need to be careful that where is the well, because it's not just,
Yeah,
yeah, because the well could be right here, and they can't be under the, and if this will be 10 feet from the addition, being that this is probably a really old house, you know, it won't be anywhere, and it could be an older, I don't know. So it could be really listed house, so.
So should I put that in the comments?
Yeah,
The
they
well.
need to show where the wells are.
Okay. So I'll just spray just,
No location.
well, okay.
They call it near that.
Thank you.
Yeah. But, and these
Sorry.
buildings are, make sure the old stuff.
And what is that comment?
Well location not provided. Kind of just like a heads up for, yeah.
That's for,
And otherwise, and that's it, right? That's the
Yeah.
only comment.
they're claiming the same number of bedrooms from the side.
Can you hear Bart?
Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have anything else they want to add about 05? Okay. We'll move on to ZB 24-09. Applicant wants to build a single-family home on a smaller than required lot. The lot in question is 1.42 versus the required 1.5 acres, and non-conforming 130-foot frontage, which when 150 is required. So they're seeking a variance, and that is block then 2002 lot 22.01.
And let me see if I can get
That irritates.
There's
I think it's this one right there.
It has a big one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Audience. Oh, so I'm there. read me about it.
Oh, it's probably it's all
Well,
I guess.
It's not recommended.
Does this one show the well and septic?
Let me see.
oh,
This is a brand new construction.
nothing there. Yeah, I think it's got just behind the pool,
Yeah.
right?
Well, septic's in the front actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have a pool house.
Yeah.
That are in.
Isn't this in the group of houses just below Howie's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
Any wetland?
a little row of, or not, there's a bunch of houses that start up from his place on.
That's
Yeah. This is this is like between his house and the road where Blackwood House comes out or whatever. I looked it down. I think it's kind of in my opinion, but it's really best.
have any at it's different.
I got green here. I think I looked at the maps. I don't think it touches it.
And you can get away.
Well, we would all have to
To take away some nest, which is our thing. 180.
Wow. The B-150.
well, that's what the buffer is, Scotland Run area.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. The Scotland Run has no road. Touch
From the
Scotland
center
Road.
line of the street. From the
No. from
Wetland.
Because I had that one right at the street as a 50-foot buffer. Or
Scotland Run is pretty far back.
That's a new.
yeah, it is. It's a waste of that.
And it's some national on the swap. So there's a pool there and
Yeah.
the bathroom in the Capitol room.
so they're gonna dose it us and with they still
It's gonna be expensive.
that they're gonna dry well.
Where's their actual well? Well,
They show it.
What's the dry well for?
that's like the dry wells for your gutters.
It's
Or sub pump.
stormwater management. Yeah.
Gutters.
Yeah. Or usually better in the house. Yeah, really dry well too.
But your drinking water well has to be
At least 50 feet from the dry well.
I don't see it on there. Yeah.
it's not on there, and you've got tanks there.
I don't know where they're
We're gonna have to steer back here.
That'll be the best place to put it.
Unless they went all the way up front.
all the way up front. Yeah. Because otherwise they're gonna have trouble. They're not.
So should there be any comment about,
Put on their comment sheet. Just
should there be
It's all new
any,
construction. Yeah.
No, when CME reviews it, they're
Look at all that.
okay.
There's all that. What your question out in the county.
Okay.
so it's a,
well not shown.
Okay. Otherwise, comment.
But then I
Okay.
sorry and
Oh, you're good. You can take it away if you want to look at it. Okay.
person. Yeah, but do all the cars.
it seemed like the size of the lot was similar to the ones on either side. I didn't really see a problem. And it's close to meeting the minimal requirements for acreage.
So it was subdivided a long time ago. So am I reading this right? That do they have two proposed areas for the septic tanks, or they had two separate septic systems?
There's the field bed here, and they're going to pump this bathroom. See all these lines here? The whole lot is.
Yeah, but they have a separate tank for that capacity.
Yeah,
How would they get it?
they have to separate the liquids from the solids. So that's early to pump the liquids.
Yep.
Done.
So what's the comment on this one?
No comment.
Nice.
No comment.
Just at the well. Where is the well?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just asking. We've what?
The-
Blown up. Still. Done.
Okay.
Okay. We'll move on. So the next order of business is just back to the old business. The first one I have on here, I just kept it the same as the last agenda, just Piney Hollow and the Green Acres grant update. I don't know if there's
There is an update.
Okay.
Mark, you know what's going on?
Wait, is Barbara talking?
What I heard.
She is, yeah.
Okay, I'll get closer. Okay. Tiny Hollow, they accepted one of the bids, I believe, and it's under bid, actually. It's under bid.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's done.
What does it mean it's under bid?
Well,
It
it
came
was
in
less
under
than
the
the 400,000 for the grant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they got it. They got a bid that they're going to accept, and they are accepting. I don't know if you have to vote on that at a township committee meeting or not.
Yeah, I mentioned.
I didn't see it on the agenda, but
It's on this. It's on this meeting.
yeah.
Unless you put it on the website.
But from what I understand, they're ready to go with this bid. That's well within the ballpark of what we wanted to spend. Yeah.
Do we have any schedule from it?
I don't have a schedule. I know they had to give Green Acres a construction schedule. So if I go tomorrow night, I'll ask some more questions.
Okay. Great. Yeah, I look pretty. Look at that. Never money.
Don't they
And
still
the
have to get, don't they? Jack, please. Every so often, I was told in my last meeting that you couldn't really hear that much from my side, but I don't know about that. That was pretty loud.
Hear you well.
Okay. And what about the cleanup? The cleanups that need to be done and those things that we're still. What?
The Earth Day's coming on, and I thought we were going to use the cleanup in the fall.
Do you mean you mean something a cleanup for Piney Hollow or from Alga Lake Park?
Piney Hollow. Piney Hollow.
Okay.
I think Public Works is supposed to provide some help with that, but I think they need to clarify that further.
So you can ask about that too, because as far as we know, it hasn't been done yet. Correct?
As far as we know, I don't think anyone's been out there in a while. I haven't visited the parking quite some time.
Yeah, we used to rely on John to get out there for us all the time.
Yeah.
He liked to go there for birding and
I'm gonna. Oh, wait, you're on mute again. I think.
I know. When I go on mute, I do it on purpose.
Oh, okay. I saw you talking still, so I didn't know if you were okay. Very good.
I wasn't talking.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I thought I would try to go to Piney Hollow in Alga Lake to, maybe like a once a month kind of a thing, just to take over for John and just so I can give updates on that. I was actually going to go to Malga Lake today, but I never got there. So I went out on the lake on the boat at Boland's house, but we never got over to the park. So, but yeah, so Malga Lake, it's the park itself. I know that we still have to do the sign replacements, and I know we were discussing doing the cleanup in April, but now we're going to probably move it to the fall. I contacted the Girl Scouts, and it took them like 3 weeks or something like that to get back to me. And so I just kind of was like, all right, well, they're not going to get back. It's fine. Because the last time it was just John, me, I think Ward was there, Mindy. Yeah, it was honestly just like 4 or 5 people. I think we had recruited like 2 people who were just walking the trail. And it was, we cleaned up a lot. So we can do it with a small amount of people. But it would be fine to have extra hands. So I did contact the Girl Scouts. And I wrote to Suzanne that they never got back to me. And then literally 3 minutes later, they got back to me. But then they said, oh, you better contact the Somerset County Girl Scouts. And I'm like, no. So they think we live in Franklin Township, Somerset County. So I wrote back to them and I just said, well, we live in Gloucester County, but they haven't gotten back to me yet again. So I'll just but anyway, we're going to probably just do it in the fall, I think. because now if we want to put word out, it's not that it'd be until, May, and I don't know, it just feels too short of a notice. So I was thinking maybe September, October, before it gets too cold. Maybe October would be nice when it's like a not as hot day or something like that, early October.
Like, you're gonna get the new water after. Not they.
I got it.
Yeah, okay, so well,
That's something they, I can't get in touch with them anyway. I got in touch with the office and then the representatives never got back to me. And that was twice. That there was,
and
it looks like there's no watershed ambassador for our area
cool.
for Gloucester County.
I also reached out to John because Suzanne said, "Did you reach out to John about the watershed?" And I forgot completely because I reached out to him about a couple other things, but forgot about the watershed ambassador. So I reached out to him again, and I haven't heard back from him again yet. So if not, maybe I'll just keep pestering him a little bit. He did reply to me before, so maybe I'll just hear back from him soon if I keep,
We can ask, the watershed ambassador for Area 18 is named, I think it's May Young, and she's great, and we're about to try to hire her at the South Jersey Land and Water Trust. She's Area 18, which encompasses a lot of Gloucester, but not our area, because the Watershed Ambassador Program is set up to match watersheds, and Franklin is in Watershed Area 17. So I don't know who that is yet either. And if not, by the fall, there'll be a new one. They come on in the fall and they go through different training, but they're available. So we can, by October, we'll certainly know who Area 17's Watershed Ambassador is. They usually fill all the positions, but it can be difficult to find out. But I can ask them to ask May. I think it's May.
Okay.
Either her name
That'd
is
be great.
May or Yay. It ends in EH. I just can't remember whether it's May or Yay. She works with Michael Hogan a lot, and we're going to bring her on to do some other work for us. So he loves her. She's been a watershed ambassador for 2 years, so she'll be good. We could probably pull her into this, but it's not really her area. And they're coming towards the end. What we need to do is set a date for putting in new posts in May. And the only thing I was going to do...
ask you, did those posts look like they would work out for you? They sent you?
Did you send them to me?
I sent you a text message with a picture.
You did? Okay, I'll look for it because I'm surprised I
About a
don't...
week afterwards. If not, I can just send it to you again. But yeah, so you guys didn't have to purchase them. Like I said, I have a whole bunch sitting in my backyard.
What? I'm having trouble hearing you, Mark. I'm sorry.
I said if you think they're good enough for what you want to do, you can have them. They're just sitting in my backyard. But,
Right. I just...
I an offer.
I don't remember seeing the text message, however.
I'll go through it. I'll send it again. I know I still have the picture on my phone, so...
Did you send it to the AOL account? Well,
No, it was to your... I'm assuming it was to your cell phone. Maybe I sent it to the wrong one, though.
oh, of course.
Because it got the list.
It's a text message, so it should have been, yes.
Yeah.
I should have seen that. It's
Well,
funny.
I might have sent it to the wrong person. If so, I'll send it again tonight or tomorrow.
Thank you, because I don't remember it at all. And although I have trouble keeping up with all of it, I usually look at everything. So that would be good. So I think we should just sort of arbitrarily pick a time to do that. Anybody have any preference? I like the week.
For the post digging or the replacing.
Yeah, like the week of May 13th or something. I mean, a weekday would work. We don't have to do it on a Saturday.
That's I'm available that week. I think what is that Mother's Day week, right? That's fine.
Oh, Mother's Day is the 12th, I guess, right?
Oh wait.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's the week following Mother's Day. I mean, we could just pick a date. Or do you want to do it on a Saturday so anybody who's available can come out?
That's fine. I mean, I can imagine it's going to take you said how many people? Yeah.
I wanted to ask Ward to help us because he's got the tools and I assume a weekday, 11 a.m., 10 a.m. would be good.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, if you want to ask Ward and see what day he's available, and if he needs help, I can probably make something. I can come out and help him.
Yeah, we have to because he isn't going to know exactly what we want. And okay, let's pick Tuesday the 14th. How's that?
Sure. Yeah. So it would just how it's just 4, right?
I don't know. One of us needs to go there and walk it. If you were going to go over and walk it, maybe you could document which ones we're missing because we also need to buy the numbers to put on the top of them. They're numbers like you use.
I'll go this week sometime.
Okay, great. Because that way we'll know. And
I'll go this week sometime and I'll do some research.
Okay, and I'll ask him if that date works.
Okay.
If
Sounds
not,
good.
okay. I'll just send the notice to everybody on the commission, and anybody who wants to go out there can.
That sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Um,
Bird quest.
Yeah. So the other thing, I just have other plans for old business, and one of them is BirdQuest. I don't know, but I reached out to John about BirdQuest, and I'm not sure if he's going or not. I'm not sure. So, but we did research on it, and we still have a couple more days to sign up if anybody was interested.
You have to go online. There's no paper site. You have to go online and sign up.
we can sign up until when?
I think it was the 28th?
Yeah.
Yeah, 28th of April. What is it? May 4th?
So John never told you.
No, he never. I asked him twice about BirdQuest. He responded about other things, but it's not about BirdQuest.
Yeah, he may not necessarily want to be the only person who goes out there.
Yeah.
He's just always done it. So, and I had thought of calling Joe Arsenal and making the majority of it on his back porch, which is really a nice place to sit and do birding because he gets a lot of good birds.
Birds, isn't it?
And we usually walk Malaga Trail, actually. That's what we do. That and Joe's house would be the two things that we always try to do. And then
Yeah.
sometimes we would end up at Scotland Run Park because that you can pick up a few things there that you don't necessarily see anywhere else. But, brown thrashers. We always get brown thrashers at Scotland Run Park. But anyway, did anybody want to go out? Who's there, sitting there?
I'm not going to go.
No, I didn't expect you guys to go. I'm thinking about it.
Hello.
I have no plans to go right now.
Okay. All right. I will try to. I'll try to find out if John's going to go. I'll bug him again.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And ask him if you contact him. We never got the what do you call it? The cleanup supplies for the. Not that I'm in a hurry to get them because we don't do it to the fall. But he never responded about that part as well. So
Okay.
I just told him anytime you want to meet me at the ambulance building. So yeah, if you can get in contact with him and
Okay.
let him know, just to write back to me anytime he wants. It's fine.
Okay.
It's easy for him to get there because of Main Road being blocked off right now. But so I have to drive around, unfortunately. But I'm willing to meet him whenever he has time. So.
And where's Main Road blocked off from? Where to where?
But it's Route 40 Main Road. They're doing construction there. So he lives on the other side of Main Road, and I live on this side. And we were going to meet at the old ambulance building. But to get there, he's going to have to drive all the way around. It's just not a big deal, but it's just a.
Because the intersection is blocked. Is that it?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, local traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, local traffic. My dad lives on Falcon.
But to go across.
Okay, well, at the moment,
Listen, I don't.
Like I was saying, I cut through the old Wawa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you get into the old Wawa, you can get up on one side.
True. Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
If anybody gives any shit, you stop where you are.
Yeah.
I've been obeying you doing that way. This is a talk about.
You're not supposed to, unless it's local traffic. You live there, but I mean, the ambulance is right there.
Literally there.
Yeah.
So you'd have to.
Yeah.
okay.
Great.
So under new business, I put on there a mailbox for the environmental commission because I didn't want to forget to bring it up. I was like, I know I'll forget. I reached out to Barb. I haven't heard anything yet. I was just curious. Mark, do you have?
Always tomorrow night.
That's great. Okay. We just want a mailbox, if possible.
Where
To.
you want centered?
I don't really know.
I mean, doesn't everybody? have
No.
one?
I have a mattress will go into our mail. We don't mattress there.
Things like saves in the other building. You would, yeah, go ahead. There's stuff in there. So we would go.
Not anymore, so maybe that's why I don't have one. I'll ask.
The conference room. It's like a credenza, like a shelf thing on the left when you walk in. There's a table like this. There's shelves on the left, and that's where the
Yeah.
bins
Yeah, they're not.
are. Like the engineer would have a bin, we would have a bin. You know, other people.
I'll ask.
I have that, because I was wondering if,
I haven't brought it up. The meeting's tomorrow
Like
night. So
Cabone, we haven't
Oh,
seen him in like 2 years.
What? I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Frank Cahoot and Giovanni. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's our representative.
To play.
So, yeah. So we have nobody on the planning board to say anything.
Yes, is how it's representing ourselves.
really, I have their names down from the last meeting.
You could ask Ralph, but I don't know if he'll want to do it.
It's our community. You know, we all live here. We should be represented.
Ralph Travelon is on the planning board. He could be asked if he'd be willing to be on the commission. I don't know if he'll want to do that because he's already, involved in a lot of stuff.
I don't know if that would affect his membership. Like, I think the environmental commission is a second class member, and Ralph may not want a 1-year membership.
Oh, is that the case?
Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's not going to want to give up his security of being on the board long term.
Well, I don't know why that would be the case because, after all, Jay Lanier was the chair of the planning board, and he sat on the environmental commission for years.
It would be for 3 years.
I don't think you have to be a class such and such member to be on the environmental commission. I think it's the other way around, that there needs to be a commission member on the planning board, and if there isn't, they might end up being in that class. But otherwise, I'm not sure that's the case.
Yeah, you're saying add Ralph to the board, not replace Cahoot with Ralph.
Revolution.
Is that what you're suggesting?
No, I'm suggesting replacement. Yeah.
Well, there's only one member of the planning board that comes in through the environmental commission. I don't know if it's a class 3 or whatever. So
I don't think it matters.
Cahoot.
I don't think it would change his class. I don't think that matters.
Well, yeah, it would because there's certain classes of members on the board. One of them is the environmental commission member. So class 2. Yeah.
At least that's the way the ordinance is run.
Well, then how was Jay able to be a class 1 on the planning board?
Well, anybody can be the chairman. They elect their own chairman. Anybody. Frank Cahoot could be the chairman. So,
Well, he certainly was a class 1 member. He was on the planning board for years.
I'd have to look up the municipal land use law to see which classes are which, but
Pretty sure you're correct on that.
Yeah, it's a specific class, but what Suzanne's like, there's nothing that would prevent Rouse from also being on the environmental commission.
Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think it says that. I don't think it says that if you are that in order to be on the environmental commission, you must be a class such and such. And I don't think it says that anywhere. But anyway,
No. In order to be on the planning board, you to be that certain class, you have to be a member of the environmental commission. It's the other way around than what you said.
Yeah, that's the way it's.
Yeah.
okay,
The environmental commission is allowed to have one member of the commission on the planning board. By right.
that's right. Right.
Currently, it's Frank Cahoot.
By law.
Oh, I understand. He's also not attending planning board meetings. Is that right?
No comment on that.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he was at the solar one the other night.
Yeah, I understood he only showed up for the solar one.
Okay.
The solar was postponed to show up to that, and then he showed up this time as well. So
I mean, I don't know the guy at all, so I don't understand anything about it. So I'm just
No. I just if he's attending planning board meetings, that's good.
yeah, but other
It's
than
just that he may not really have the time to be on the environmental commission.
he doesn't think that.
So, okay, well, I don't know what we can do about it right now.
who else is our liaison besides Mark?
Jonathan King,
Jonathan.
yeah,
The second meeting, he
Wasn't the practice of the environmental commission that if people don't show up, that you would send them a letter and ask them to if they would please resign so that their space would be filled by someone who would show up?
you can do that.
Ask that any of those people.
I don't know that it's written anywhere.
Well, it's just a policy we used to do it. So
I mean, it's like only reasonable.
yeah, to
You
ask
can
them,
ask anyone to come on and,
if they would
get rid of Cahoot.
if they would voluntarily resign because they haven't shown up. I mean, try to put it nicely, but
Well, that's not the issue.
Failure.
I don't think that's really the issue so much as, I mean, it could be, but as we need a liaison with the planning board. We need somebody on the environmental commission who's also on the planning board and who can bring the environmental commission's thoughts or point of view or whatever to the planning board when it's needed. So that's really the issue, is finding that person and getting that person to be on the planning board. And that requires an appointment to the planning board, probably, unless Ralph could be the one who does it. And that's somebody who has to be willing to be on both monthly meetings, which is, that's...
Yeah, we already have that. That's what Frank Cahoot is.
But it's not.
Yeah, but he doesn't but he doesn't participate in the environmental commission at all. That's what
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm confused. Because Barbara said it's an attendance problem, and you said it's not an attendance problem, that we just need to represent this. I was confused by that. I apologize.
Well, she's talking about asking somebody to resign, and I'm saying it doesn't much matter if we can't, it'd be nice to get somebody who is active, but more importantly is to get somebody who's also on the planning board. That's all.
stayed.
Well, if he resigned from the environmental commission, he would have to give up his seat on the planning board.
Oh, he would?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
That's why he's there.
that's why he's there. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Right.
When your Kelly voted on.
In favor, it was a 9.
The township committee was asked in December to find somebody who would
So,
be in that seat, and nothing happened.
change.
And I don't know whether it's because nobody was willing or what, but I'm not sure that we can address it
That was 4.
ourselves.
Oh, that's what their lawyers want.
What, I'm sorry?
Sorry, we're having 2 separate conversations here. Yeah.
They're talking about, what was it, the solar field?
Yeah,
Is that what it was? Yeah.
They're coming back because they got preliminary. They have to come back and get final approval.
For which one? For which solar field?
The one on Fries Mill Road.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's going to go ahead, presumably. Okay.
Yeah, I mean they have local approval.
The other piece of your business is to just start thinking about the community day, even though it's early. I mean, as to who's going to actually work on it and what we want to do.
Yeah.
Well, whatever we were going to do last
Could we
year.
did the same thing that we remember how we? Yeah, we never got to do it. Could we just do
That's
that?
right.
Everybody was actually. Yeah.
Well, John was going to bring stuff, so I'll ask him about that as well. I'll
Okay.
call upon and I'll keep bugging him until I get him. Because we need to know if we can just use what we were going to do last year. That would be simple. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know what date this year? I'm sure September. Let
I'm
me see
sorry,
what
you'll have
September
to
looks like.
you'll have to say it again, Evan, because it breaks up sometimes.
Do you know what day Community Day is this year? It's going to be like 21st of September or something.
Yeah, I forget. February. I think it's the 20th. Oh. I think it's the 22nd, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find that out right now.
What the? You know, I'm with your. I mean, I was behind his step. Wait. Did you already upscale later?
What?
Check.
I was
Is
Check it out.
there stuff?
this week, yeah, God.
Only it's old. Don't be.
You talking about it on Malibu Drive? You got a variance for that, fella.
Check right. So we rejected. Oh, media. I just latex something.
Right. Yeah, he came to the zoning board and got approval to put it in front of the house, I guess.
Oh, I think like the wrong side.
Yeah, like I guess the front within the front yard, right? Go closer to the street than houses. Yeah, you got that first.
I don't see it on here. I can always look later too.
Keep on.
You're looking for it?
Thanks.
Yeah, my internet's really slow right now. Oh, here we go. Now we can I get it.
I don't know why. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know what it would be under.
So yeah. And again, building piece does. They're at. Yeah. That activity.
Yeah, I don't remember specific those.
Well,
Right.
that's okay. My internet's taking forever. I guess we can move on. Is there any other new business that anybody want to bring up? Okay. So I guess we can move on. I didn't get any mail or anything like that. So yeah, there's no mail. So I guess we can, if it sounds good to everybody, you can move on to adjournment. Yeah. Should anybody want to make a motion? Okay, Margaret makes a motion.
Second that.
Jason seconds.
Also, I think
All in favor, say aye. Forgot about that all in favor part. And also, Community Day is on the 21st.
20,
Yes.
oh, 21st, of course.
Yes.
Not the 22nd, because that's Sunday. Okay.
You mind if I hijack her for 1 second?
Yeah, sure.
I say thank you now.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry. Just real quick, I was want to let you know that Wednesday evening I had a school board meeting, and we also have our master plan committee meeting the same evening.
Oh,
I'll get there as soon as I can.
okay.
But I just wanted to give you a heads up so you know.
Fine.
I let Chris know. I sent an email to the rest of. But
Okay.
my meeting starts at 6, but it'll probably be kind of lengthy. So I don't know how long you guys are planning on available for, but hopefully I can make it towards the tail end of it.
Yes.
Well, I like to keep it to 7 to 9. but we'll see
Right.
with them, you know, because we need to
All
finish.
right. Well, we'll see. Well, if that's the case, sounds like we'll have at least one more additional meeting, right? Because I don't think you're going to get through it. Warehousing will probably take up the majority of the meeting time.
I know. I don't know if we're going to get through all of it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think,
All right. Well, if I can make it, I will. If not, sorry.
okay. All right. Well, and if you have thoughts on it that you want to send,
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Put on the warehouse again.
right.
That's I was.
Okay.
Yeah. I was done.
All right.
Okay. Well, just want to let you know.
Great. Thanks, Jess.
All right. Thank you.
Have to have it as well.
What did you guys just
We can
pass?
stop the recording.
Yeah, no. What did you just pass a resolution
Was that-
on? Amendment?
But right now, they
Did you just pass a
I
resolution?
still didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, to adjourn the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the time is what, 8?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's 8:39.
Thank you.
I'm not used to this stuff.
I wait. And who motioned and who seconded?
What's that?
Who motioned and who seconded?
Margaret and Jason.
I've been working on
With you?